So you're having these intense and strong and just overwhelming sugar cravings. How do you beat that? How do you override that so you can be successful in your health? Hi everyone, my name is James Marin. I'm a holistic registered dietitian, environmental nutritionist, author, speaker, and diabetes expert. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about sugar cravings and how you can beat that, right? How you can override those cravings and get back to a healthy lifestyle, or start your healthy lifestyle and avoid complications of diabetes or going further down the path of destruction of diabetes. Okay. One thing you need to understand, a huge point, is understand why you're having these cravings, okay? One huge point that many of us don't know, and I always ask my patients this question. You know, when I ask them, they kind of look at me like, what? And I'm gonna ask you the question. You might be like, what is he talking about? I always ask, what is your saliva? Do you know what your saliva is? Do you know why, a lot of us know why we have saliva, but do you know what it's made out of? And I wait and they go, I don't know, no, like what? They've never been asked that question. Many of us haven't, right? But I educate you on what your saliva is. We have these glands in our jaw that basically filter blood, and saliva is basically filtered blood. That is why everyone's saliva is unique. That is why we can do DNA and genetic testing just from our saliva. All of our saliva is very unique. It contains traces of red blood cells, and it's going to have traces of everything else that's in our blood. It's in our saliva. So now I make this point. If you're pre-diabetic, type 1 or type 2, and you're on medication, maybe your blood sugar's out of control, it's very likely that you're going to continue craving sweet foods. And that is because your saliva has been altered. If your saliva is altered with very high levels of sugar in it, your taste buds are then altered. If your taste buds are coming into contact with high sugar saliva and high sugar blood, and your body's functioning at a high sugar level, then foods that should be naturally sweet, or foods that should give you that that fullness and that satisfaction from the sugar, are not going to do the job. Okay, many other factors to this. Couple of fact that high fructose corn syrup is 600 times sweeter than natural fructose, and you have a lot of artificial sweeteners that are very, very sweet to our palate, and so this alters, right? This alters our taste. Think of it like an alcoholic, right? Or any type of drug abuser. They start out with a little bit and eventually need more and more and more and more. Sugar is very similar. You start out with a little bit and then you need more and more and more to get satisfaction, right? To fulfill your cravings. And then you get into this vicious cycle of diabetes because you have high blood sugar, but you crave sugar, so you give in. High blood sugar, you crave sugar. High blood sugar, you crave sugar. So I hope that makes sense. So the idea is to slowly wean off this sugar, okay? It's starting simple. It's starting with things you won't miss. Do you know there's sugar in your peanut butter? Do you know there's sugar in your pasta sauce? Do you know there's sugar in your toothpaste? Do you know there's sugar in your breath mints? Look at little things you're using on a daily basis and kick out the sugar where it doesn't need to be and where you won't miss it. That is a huge tip. That is, I say, one of the single biggest things you can do to start beating your sugar cravings and avoiding that hamster wheel of destruction. There's more you need to learn. There's ways you can meal plan, knowing what foods to eat and what foods to avoid. Click the link below, learn more, continue your fight, take the next steps to beat your diabetes, to fight this path you're on of uncontrolled diabetes and a host of complications in the future, okay? So click the link below, learn more, learn what to eat, what not to eat, learn everything you need to know about your diabetes, and take control of your health once again. If you enjoyed this information, click the like button, share it with friends and family, and as always, have a wonderful day.